Christy Thomaskutty joins us today to talk some Emory women's basketball. Coach, after a home weekend, you're back on the road starting a 4-game road trek against Brandeis and NYU, two opponents you're pretty familiar with.
I mean, I can't even think about down the road. I mean, we just have a very tough game going into Brandeis this Friday night.
Obviously last weekend, good weekend, 2 wins, 2 different type of games, a grinded-out game against Brandeis, followed by kind of an offensive-oriented game against NYU.
I think anyone who loves defense probably enjoyed Friday night. Anyone who loves offense probably enjoyed Sunday's game. Again, Brandeis just makes you have to execute, and they made us do that. And luckily for us, I thought the game got really close, and there was a little scrum on the floor, and the ball luckily pops into Shu's hand. She makes a great shot, and I just think we stabilized from there, and we were able to pull out a game. But, really until that point, it could have gone either way, and so we definitely have our hands full going into Friday evening. And then, can't say enough, I just thought NYU kept making shots, and we kept leaving shooters open, and we would convert. And again, it was a great offensive game for both teams, but I think, coming into this next game, we've got to tighten the screws. There's no way we can play with the same level of focus and expect to win at NYU.
How much are you able to, or do you even put new wrinkles in for these games this weekend?
You would love to. You would love to make a lot of adjustments. At least I would love to. I've just got a young team. What can they take in? And, there's plenty from these 2 games that we need to clean up. Again, I just thought Brandeis really exploited us on the glass at times. They exploited us down low at times. And it was just lack of technique. To take nothing away from Brandeis' post play, because it's very good. Probably the most physical we have played at this point. And then obviously we got to contain a ball handler. I thought NYU just did whatever they wanted, whenever they wanted on the offensive end on Sunday.
And then over this past weekend, Ashley Oshu, a couple of solid games. Sunday, Michelle Bevan explodes with a double-double.
I can't say enough. It's just a different player steps up and carries the team at different points. And, Shelley played well in both those games as well. Fran played well in both those games. I can't say enough about Fran's defense. Lindsay, I thought, had 2 great games this weekend. And so statistically, Shu's been solid for us, getting rebounds, finishing for us. And so that's a mainstay for us. And then Michelle, I thought she owned the glass on Sunday and did a great job. And every time we needed a shot, she stepped up and created that. And, I can't say enough either about Michelle. Had one of the bigger plays against Brandeis when she drove baseline and kicked to Shelley in the corner when the game was still very, very close. And I thought that was just a great creation play by her. But, again, I like my team because I think even if you try to key on one player, we've got a multitude of weapons right now that's capable of getting 20-plus points on any night. It's just how are they defending us and who's going to be left open.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks very much for your time. We'll let you get back to work, and we'll catch up with you next weekend.
Thanks, Sean.